Welcome, everybody, once again to this Temptation Resource webinar, which is the playground for grown-ups. I do want to thank you for taking time out of your day to join us during this webinar, which will provide you with insightful information that will help you better target your marketing campaigns or your sales strategies and be able to reach that customer that is looking for a very unique adults only travel experience. So, speaking to you today, most of you, if not all, already know me. I am Bertin Cortez, the original affiliates manager, and I decided to include a slide where I reintroduced our affiliate team to you guys. Briefly, joining us behind the scenes is Alejandro Chan, who is our affiliates executive. He joined our team mid-December. So he's going to be answering your questions and chatting with you in the Q&A section and in the chat box. So feel free to give Alejandro a warm hello as well. And some of you may already know Monse, who used to be our executive in our affiliate program. And she currently switched roles to our cruise affiliates executive. She's your primary contact or the person that would be in contact with you day to day regarding the cruises. Unfortunately, Monse wasn't able to join us today because, as most of you, if not all, already know, our Temptation Caribbean Cruise 2022 set sail. So we're all happy and excited for that. And Monse is on board with the rest of the cruise team, making it all happen. So I'm sure she'll share her experience with you guys when she gets back. So this is the affiliate team: Alejandro, Monse, and Bertine. Now we'll get into what the temptation concept is all about, which is an adults only playground for grown-ups. And we aim to provide vibrant daytime activities and a thumping nightlife. So that's what the whole temptation concept is about: guests being able to get away from their everyday life and live a vacation unlike no other. Here's a slide with some of the demographics that again will help you better target your marketing campaigns or your ads to the client that or our client profile. Although it's not limited to these exact details. To better understand the temptation concept and who our guests really are, we've created a video that most of you have probably already seen because we sent an email as well with details regarding what our client profile is. We try to provide you with insights again that will help you get the best out of this business venture. So I hope that you find this video useful as well. I hope that you enjoyed that video and again found it useful. We'll be sharing that video with you as well. We're also recording this webinar, which will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. So again, be sure to look for our YouTube channel, like it, subscribe, hit the alerts so that you're notified whenever we upload a new video to our YouTube channel, which is focused on providing our affiliates with all of the information that they need to be able, again, to turn those clients into guests at Temptation Resorts. So we'll get started off with Temptation Cancun Resort. First, I'm sure that a lot of you are very familiar with the property already. If you visited, you sold it to your clients. So we're going to focus on our playful experiences, which is a new concept that we've brought to Temptation since last year, and they've been a big hit, which are amenities that are included in certain room categories. Now, for those that are yet to experience Temptation Cancun Resort, I will again play a short video for you that I hope you enjoy and that transmits what guests have to look forward to when visiting Temptation Cancun Resort. I hope that you enjoyed that brief video. Remember that all of the videos regarding our concepts and our resorts, theme months, and theme nights are available in our media page, which I will provide you with the URL at the end of this presentation. Um, and also, Alex, if you can type it in the chat box, which is media.original-group.com. You'll be able to find the video that I just played for you on there, along with other images that will help you put different type of content in the eyes of your user, your follower, your reader, and your client. So now, for those of you that aren't that familiar with Temptation, let me remind you that we do have three pools. We have our main pool, which is our sexy pool, and this is where all the fun and the activities during the daytime happen. This is the spot to be if you really want to have a playful day unlike no other. We also have our quiet pool, which is an area that guests can go to and recharge their batteries and just re-energize themselves for, again, that thumping nightlife that we provide in Bash, which is our main bar. Our third pool is located in the tower's rooftop, which is the Sky 3.5. And all of the guests staying in the tower have access to that exclusive area. As I mentioned, we're very keen on entertainment, on packages and experiences, which is what we really sell at Temptation Resorts and Temptation Experiences, because our cruises provide the same concept for those guests that are on board. As I mentioned when we were getting started with the presentation, we're going to focus on our playful experiences at Temptation Cancun Resort, which are included in four categories. Two categories are located in the tower, which is the heart of Temptation Cancun Resort, and two categories are located outside of the tower. In the tower, we have our Bash Tower Ocean View Playful Experience and our Lush Tower Oceanfront Playful Experience. We also have these playful experiences included in our plush jacuzzi room and our Seduction Oceanfront room. Here is a quick checklist of the amenities that are included within the playful experiences of the room categories that I just mentioned. Now, all of this information is available on our website. It will get updated as it is required if we include anything else, if we add a different room category. So be sure to visit our website frequently so that you can stay up to date to all the entertainment that we're having, to any special offers, any new amenities added, things of that nature. Because the more you know, the easier it will be for you to sell Temptation Resorts to your clients. So we'll look at our Lush Tower Oceanfront Playful experience. This is the way that you'll be able to find it on our website. If you were to click on room details, it would display the text of what the room category is made of. And if you click on gallery, you'll be able to find images of the experience and the room category of the Lush Tower Oceanfront. And when you click on additional perks, this is where you'll be able to find the amenities that are included within the playful experience. Now, these are available for room only and also when your guest books room and flight. Remember that your guest is able to book a package, and by this I mean airfare and the room directly on our website as well. So be sure to let them know of that also. So here we have our Bash Tower Ocean View Playful experience. And again, if you click on room details, it will describe the room category that your client will be booking. When you click on galleries, you'll be able to display the images of that room category and additional perks. Again, details the amenities that are included in this playful experience. Like for example, a bottle of tequila at our main bar, which is Bash. You'll be able to find sparkling wine in your room once you check in. You also have a couples massage included within this experience. So again, you do want to get familiar with what is included so that you're able to detail this information for your guests and facilitate them visiting our website through your affiliate link all the time. Keep that in mind so that you do get credit for their booking. This would be our Seduction Beachfront playful experience. Again, this room category is located outside of the tower, but it also has its additional perks like private check-in and check-out with our VIP concierge. You'll get the sparkling wine in your room once you check in. The massage is also included for a couple. If you require any additional treatments in our spa, there's a 25% discount that is available for guests that book the Seduction Beachfront Playful experience. And finally, we have our plush jacuzzi room pool view playful experience. And again, these are the additional perks that are included within the experience. So again, we know that our guests work very hard for the lifestyle that they have and live. So we want them to visit Temptation Cancun Resort and party even harder because we know how awesome it is to unwind after a hard week, months, or perhaps years of work. Now we'll do a quick walk through the restaurants and the bars that are included in Temptation Cancun Resort. We have Caffeine, which is our coffee palace. It's located right behind our front desk. It's available or open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Guests are always able to find some hot coffee, a cappuccino, perhaps an espresso, and also enjoy a pastry. Maybe sit down, have a conversation. We also have our international buffet restaurant, which is called Rain. Our Asiatic specialties restaurant, which is Sutra, and this is my favorite restaurant, the Aphrodisiac Specialties restaurant, which is called She. The dining experience is very unique. We have entertainment available for you while you're wining and dining, which is just again an experience that your guests cannot miss out. We also have Flame Grill, and because we are in Mexico, we do have to have our Mexican restaurant, which is called Amores. So if you enjoy fajitas, this is the place to have them at. We also have an Italian restaurant which is called Romanza, and this restaurant has a private area that can be reserved as well in case you're a group of 10, 12 guests that want to enjoy a private dinner there. You can approach our concierge and they'll be more than glad to help you. The same goes for Sea Flirt, which is our seafood specialties restaurant. And Sea Flirt is also the restaurant that provides breakfast to those guests staying at the tower. So if you have guests staying there, they do have breakfast included at Sea Flirt. All other guests enjoy breakfast at our buffet restaurants. And these are the bars that we have at Temptation Cancun Resort, located in the tower. And again, all guests have complimentary access to this area, which is our Sky 3.5 Sunlight Club. We have Score, which is our sports bar. If you're like me, even if you're on vacation, you want to keep up with your favorite team. So again, we also provide that for our guests. We have level 3.5, which is our lobby bar. This is where guests usually meet and greet before they get the party started in Bash, which is our main bar. We'll take a look at the additional areas at Temptation Cancun Resort, like Pump, which is our fully equipped gym, and we also have trainers available in case you require a certain routine or exercise. We also have Glam, which is our logo shop. As you all know, we're very, very keen on theme nights, theme months, themed events. If and our guests love to dress up. So if one of your guests forgot one of their outfits, I'm sure they'll be able to find one at Glam um for that particular theme night. We also have Rose, which is our spa, excuse me, and our beauty salon, which is Glow. If you really want to get pampered and not even worry about your hair or your nails, you can set an appointment at our beauty salon. And now we're getting to the great stuff, which is the entertainment. This is one of the things that our guests really looks forward to because again, it's part of the temptation experience. These are our 2022 theme nights. Like for example, today, which is Wednesday, we have our glitter and glam theme night, and the dress code is pretty much anything that glitters and is glamorous. We also have our crazy circus theme night, which is tomorrow. And again, the dress code is sexy and creative circus characters. Graffiti glow night, which is on Saturdays. It's one of our best theme nights, and we just won an award with one of our commercial partners regarding this theme night in particular. So again, there's a different theme night for every day from Monday to Sunday. So our guest has something to look forward to every night. During the day, we also have our pool parties. We start off on Tuesday with our excuse me, flotastic pool party. Then on Thursdays, we have our Babe Watch pool party. And on Saturdays, we have our nautical foam party, which is something that our Temptation cruises teams put together for our resort. Now, as I mentioned, we also have theme months. Like for example, coming up is our Summerfest, which will start on June and go through July 31st. This is something that we created in 2020 when we were reinventing ourselves with the pandemic. It was a big hit. We had it last year, which was like our first official summer fest, and it was just such an awesome experience. And we had theme weekends throughout both months. Our occupancies were off the charts. So again, we're gonna have our Summerfest during 2020 as well. So this is something that you do want to promote. Within the next couple of weeks, we'll be adding videos regarding our Summerfest 2022 to our media page. We'll let you guys know, but feel free to visit that site every day as well. There's a lot of content that will help you get familiar and become an expert on the temptation experience. Then on September, we have our Temptation Addiction Month. And this is a month where we do a little bit of throwback to those guests that have visited our resort over the past 5, 10, 15 years, because we do have repeat guests for that long. And in October, we have our Oktoberfest. So for those guests that enjoy beer tasting and partying, this is the month that they want to visit Temptation Cancun Resort. Now, we've all heard great news regarding the pandemic, how it's coming to an end. Nevertheless, we still have in place our sexy and sanitized protocols, and we're going to try to maintain them as much as possible because the health of our guests is a priority at Temptation Resorts. Now, as all of you should know already because of the emails that we've sent since October of last year, letting you know how we started or we opened up our website for reservations regarding our two brand new resorts, which are located in Miches, Dominican Republic. So we're crossing borders with our temptation concept, and we're taking it to the Dominican Republic, to a very unique area, which is Miches. So here is a quick image of what Meeches Dominican Republic looks like. Again, it's very unique and very virgin in certain areas to a lot of tourists. So this is why Meeches is naturally magic. You know, it's described as a hidden gem in the Dominican Republic, obviously because of its natural beauty, and just the water is simply spectacular. So again, guests who visit islands and Caribbeans, this is really what leaves them in awe. And that's why we're taking the temptation concept to Miches, Dominican Republic. Nearby, you'll be able to find Montaña Redonda, which translates to rounded mountain, which just has an awesome scenery, as you can see from the image. And there's also Bahía de Semana, which is a natural enclave located near Miches, Dominican Republic. These are some more attractions that guests will be able to enjoy in Meeches. Now, again, we do have to mention that some of these tours and attractions are seasonal, so it's very important that you keep up to date with that as well. But guests can visit El Sable, or they can go horseback riding. They can also kayak along Playa Limon. As we approach the grand opening of Temptation Grand Meeches Resort and Temptation Meeches Resort, which is on October 1st, 2022, we'll be developing more content regarding the destination and obviously the resorts, so that you're able to put out this information in the eyes of your users, your readers, your clients, and get them interested in visiting the Dominican Republic. We'll also work on a client profile video as we go along as well. This may take some time to develop, also because the travelers to the Dominican Republic may slightly vary to those guests that visit our resorts in Mexico. So as I mentioned, it's a brand new destination, and Mind you, these are renders we're looking at, but this is what the resorts will look like, and the construction and everything is going along better than planned. So we're all very excited and looking forward to October 1st, 2022. We'll start off with Temptation Miches Resort, which is an adults only, obviously 21 and older resort. Again, it will be the adults playground in the Dominican Republic. A lot of other resorts can mimic us and replicate us, but they will never duplicate what the Temptation concept and experience is all about. So here is a brief detail of Temptation Meeches Resort. Now, Meeches is located about an hour northwest of Punta Cana, which is one of the main attractions in the Dominican Republic. So, for those of you familiar with Cancun and the Riviera Maya, to put it in perspective, it's the same as if you would travel to Cancun, because this is where the airport is located, but then you took a 45 to an hour trip south to Playa del Carmen. In the Dominican Republic, you're actually going northwest, but the distance is very similar. We'll have 382 trendy rooms and suites. So we'll have a lot of inventory for original affiliates to promote and sell. Here is a map detailing again just where Temptation Beaches resort is located. So as I mentioned, you'll be traveling northwest of Punta Cana, which is the nearest airport where guests have to fly into when visiting Temptation Beaches resort. This is what our motor lobby at Temptation Beaches Resort will look like. Again, mind you, these are renders, but everything is looking spectacular. I would love to share images with you, however, I am unable to, and this also will have you on edge, just waiting to see what the resorts finally look like. So, as I mentioned, we're taking the concept to a new destination. So, we're keeping the fun, the adult centric experience. Obviously, we're going to be all inclusive. The party atmosphere has to dominate Temptation Resorts. The trendiness will be found all over the property. And because this is what the Temptation concept includes, also we will have topless optional areas within the resort. So what makes us different from other resorts that provide, as I mentioned, similar activities but uncomparable to what we offer, is a fantastic party atmosphere, which here again is for adults only. Our topless optional pool areas are also a great highlight at the resort. We always have stellar beach facilities and unique pools, like our sexy pools, which um are our main pools. We'll have exciting pool parties with sexy theme nights, modern rooms, upscale amenities. Now, although we're offering very unique and upscale rooms. Our guests are actually booking our resorts because of the experience. They obviously want to sleep in a very comfortable bed in an unbelievable room that has an amazing view, but they really enjoy and repeat our concept because of the atmosphere and the friends that they make at Temptation Resorts. So those are one some of the things that really makes us different from other properties. That we don't sell a room stay. We sell an experience. Now we'll have, as I mentioned, our main pool, which will also be called Sexy Pool at Temptation Meeches Resort. I cannot wait for us to have an actual image of the pool done so that you guys can be breathtaking away by our sexy pool. We'll have our quiet pool at Temptation Beaches Resort as well. Again, because we know that some guests do enjoy some peace and quiet time during the morning or afternoon when they wake up because of the awesome fun that they had the prior night. So this is again what our sexy pool will look like. So we're keeping the same or similar design to our Temptation Cancun Resort sexy pool, obviously adding its uniqueness of the Dominican Republic. This is what our quiet pool will look like. Again, it's just a very pleasant area. Even though these are renders, I wish I was laying there myself, just relaxing. Now we'll take a look at the rooms and the suites that we have available or will have available at Temptation Meeches Resort. We'll start off with our signature private pool. We have two of these, or will have two of these available at the resort. And these are rooms that feature or have a private pool in a one bedroom with a king size bed. The design, as you can see from the images, is very unique. It'll have its own bar available. So again, we do have very unique and tasteful rooms available at our resorts. So if you combine this with our concept, entertainment, experience, amenity, services, again, we'll create an experience and a memory that no images or no pictures can overtake. This is our Let's Play private pool master suite. We'll have four of these available at Temptation Meeches Resort. Then we have our Celebrity Swim Up Master Suite. Again, we'll have four of these available, and they'll have a swim up pool. We also have I am our Lure Swim Up Tropical View room. We'll have 30 of these available at the resort. We also have our trendy pool view room. We'll have 167 of these rooms available at the resort. So again, this is where most of the inventory will be located. And last but not least, we have our trendy tropical view room, and we'll have 177 of these tropical view rooms available at Temptation Meeches Resort. These are the room categories that guests can request: two double beds in case they do not require a king size bed. Now, as part of our concept, we're also bringing our playful experiences to Temptation Beaches Resort, and we'll have our trendy pool view, playful experience, and our lure swim up tropical view, playful experience. I'll have more details and a brief checklist like the one that I provided you with for Temptation Cancun Resort once we do have the final checklist of amenities that will be included in those playful experiences. So again, we play hard, but we party even harder, because we know how hard our guests actually works for, again, for that lifestyle they really love to enjoy. Now we'll take a quick look at the restaurants and bars that guests will find at Temptation Beaches Resort. We'll have Caffeine, which again is our coffee palace. I just love the way that it's designed. I can't wait um to sip on a cappuccino while I'm sitting there. Also, we'll have our international buffet restaurant, which will be called Rain as well. Sutra, which is our Asiatic specialties restaurant. Now, if you do want a seat around the griddle, you do have to book a reservation. And as I mentioned when we were looking at Temptation Cancun Resort, I cannot wait to experience this restaurant, which is called She. The design is so inviting, and it really sets itself to be our aphrodisiac specialties restaurant. Now, as I mentioned, part of the experience is the entertainment that you're able to enjoy while you're wining and dining. We'll have Flame, which will be our grill restaurant, and we're taking our Mexican flavor Amores to the Dominican Republic, and we're gonna make a combination of our Mexican food with obviously the regional food of the Dominican Republic. We'll also have Romanza, which is our Italian restaurant, and this is what Bash will look like, which again will be our main bar. This is where the thumping nightlife will take place. We'll have a beach bar that will be called A&D's Beach Bar, and our pool bar Boost, because again, during the daytime all of the entertainment and excitement revolves around our sexy pool. We'll have Silencio, which will be another pool bar, and we'll also have our level 3.5 lobby bar at Temptation Meeches Resort. And again, for those sports lovers, we'll have Score, which is our sports bar. Now, here are some additional areas for Temptation Beaches Resort. We'll have our spa, which is Rose, And now we'll look at some of the entertainment that guests will find or have to look forward to when booking their reservation at Temptation Meeches Resort. So again, we're taking the sexiest party and the playground for grown-ups to the Dominican Republic, our pool parties, which take place during the daytime in our sexy pool, and our theme nights, which take place in Bash, which is our main bar. Again, we'll just provide our guests with a unique experience unlike no other. Now we'll take a quick look at Temptation Grand Meeches Resort, which is an even unique or more unique concept than our previous concepts, because Temptation is our adults only resort. But when it comes to Temptation Grand Meeches Resort, we've mixed up our concept a little bit and converted it into a couples only experience. So Temptation Grand Meeches Resort will be a couples only resort. So as I was mentioning, we added a twist to the Temptation experience by turning Temptation Grand into a couples only resort. So this is what the Temptation Grand Meeches resort description is. Again, it's located very or next to Temptation Meeches Resort, which is about an hour northwest of Punta Cana, which is the main airport in the Dominican Republic that guests will have to fly into. Now, one of the differences from Temptation Meeches Resort is that Temptation Grand Meeches Resort will have a jacuzzi lounge and our famous playroom. So again, here is a map of where Temptation Grand Meeches Resort is located, right next to Temptation Meeches Resort. Again, about 45 minutes to an hour northwest of Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. So here is an overview of what Temptation Grand Meeches Resort will look like. Again, these are the key words that best describe the Temptation Grand Meeches Resort concept, which will be a couples only resort, all natural, exclusive, very sensual, and a deluxe, all inclusive concept. Here are some of the things that will make us different, which is again a deluxe all-inclusive wining and dining, first class services and facilities, international gourmet experiences at 6 specialty restaurants, 4 bars, provocative adult oriented entertainment, our famous couples playroom, our jacuzzi lounge, headliner DJs, and live music. So again, very entertaining. It's very difficult for you to get bored while visiting one of our Temptation resorts. So again, guests staying at Temptation Grand Meeches Resort will have the option of um being all natural or not. We will have areas that will be meant for guests who want to enjoy this type of experience. This is our main pool. So again, just very sophisticated. That's what we aim for when designing Temptation Grand Meeches Resort. This is what our jacuzzi lounge area will look like. Now we'll have a quick look at the rooms and suites available at Temptation Grand Meeches Resort. We'll have 12 Lovers Swim Up Royal Suites available at the resort. Our Affair Jacuzzi Grand Suite. Again, we'll have 12 of these suites available at the resort, and they do have an in-room jacuzzi. We have our Passion Pool View Jacuzzi Suite, which also has a jacuzzi within the room. Now, we only have 4 of these available at the property. We have 14 Lovescape Tropical View Jacuzzi rooms available. Again, they also have an in-room jacuzzi. And our Intimacy Tropical View Jacuzzi room. 14 of these located at the resort as well. And finally, we have 60 Fantasy Tropical View rooms available at Temptation Grand Meeches Resort. Now, here are the restaurants and the bars that will be available at Temptation Grand Meeches Resort. We'll have Arrecife, which will be our breakfast and lunch restaurant. We have Suki, which again is our Asiatic specialties restaurant. Tentacione restaurant, which will again be our buffet lunch restaurant. We will also have snacks available. As I mentioned, we'll have our Tentaciones snack section. We'll have our addiction coffee corner for those coffee lovers like myself. And our signature Il Paciere restaurant. Honestly, I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. And our Melange lobby bar. This is also where guests meet and greet and where our live music will take place. We'll also have a swim up bar and our nightclub, which will be called Y. Again, this is where our theme nights and the nightly entertainment will take place. As I mentioned, in our jacuzzi lounge, we'll also have a jacuzzi bar. Here are some of the additional areas that guests will be able to enjoy at Temptation Grand Meeches Resort. Our signature playroom, again, this is couples only. The reason I highlight this is even though the resort will be a couples only resort, you cannot access the playroom by yourself. You do have to be with your significant other in order to access the playroom. Guests will be able to enjoy a massage at our exotic spa. And this is what our lobby at Temptation Grand will look like. So again, very sophisticated, comfortable, and upscale. So this combined with our concept, it will provide a very unique experience. Now here is some of the entertainment that will be available at Temptation Grand Meeches Resort. Again, we'll have also pool parties and our famous theme nights. We'll also have theme months available for our guests, because that is what really makes us stand out and different from other resorts. Now, as original affiliates, I do want to close off our webinar by just reminding you of benefits and campaigns and promo codes that we do have available for you guys, so that you can really take advantage of your users, followers, subscribers, readers, just any digital platform that you can get your hands on. We're gonna start today our Love for Sales campaign, which will be paying out 20% commission on all bookings for Temptation Cancun Resort generated from today through March 15th, 2022, and your guests can travel between March 1st and May 31st, 2022. When it comes to Miches, for both resorts, Temptation Meeches Resort and Temptation Grand Meeches Resort, will be paying out 20% commission on all bookings generated from today through March 15th, and your guests can travel from October 1st through December 22nd, 2022. So this will be for the grand opening of Temptation Beaches Resort. So again, it will be an experience that for those guests that are looking for a very unique and different vacation, um, something that you can offer them. Now, to help you get the best out of those commissions or that campaign, we've also provided you with unique affiliate promo codes, which are available in your affiliate account or the affiliate dashboard. All you have to do is sign in, visit the banner section through the offer subsection, and look for the promo code or all the promo codes that you would like to promote. We have promo codes when it comes to Temptation Cancun Resort, um, broken down between different travel periods. But we do have two promo codes that extend the travel date for all of 2022. Like for example, our play promo code. Guests can travel from February through December 2022. And our package promo code. Now, this one only applies for those guests booking the resort and the airfare on our website. If they use the promo code transfer, they'll have round trip airport transfer included, and they can travel all of 2022. Now, to highlight some of the periods that are in high demand or that I know that affiliates tend to generate the most bookings, I've also, again, as I mentioned, broken down the travel periods. Like for example, to help you get the best out of the Temptation Cancun Resort campaign, which will pay you 20% commission on all bookings generated through March 15th, starting today, and that your guests can travel between March and May 31st. This is the promo code that you want to be promoting, because it will allow them to travel between March and May and enjoy an extra 15% off. It's very important that we mention extra, because any offer available on the website, this promo code will add an extra 15% to that offer. Now, for our Summerfest, which again, as I mentioned, was a big hit, we're offering a 10% extra discount, and guests can travel all June and July 2022, which is when our Summerfest take place, and this promo code will expire on March 31st. It's also important that you keep in mind when these banners expire so that you can update your digital platforms. And then we have our winter promo code, which allows guests to travel between August and December 23rd, 2022. They can book through April 15th, starting today, and they will be able to enjoy an extra 20% off. Now, I do want to go back to this promo code that offers a 10% off, and it aims to invite guests to get to know our playful experiences. So it does apply all year round, but to our playful experience category. So again, this is important for you to know so that you can provide your guests with the correct information. And now, to help you get the best out of promoting our Meeches resorts as well, we've created these promo codes, which is Meeches 22 and Grand 22, that will offer a 10 and 15% off, respectively, for guests booking Temptation Meeches Resort or Temptation Grand Meeches Resort. Guests can book until March 31st, and they will be able to travel between October and December 2022. So again, I'm providing you with the highest commission available for these travel periods. I'm giving you an advantage with these extra promo codes to facilitate the sales that you can generate for our resorts. Now, if that's not it, I also want to remind you that all of the sales that you generate through our original affiliates program, you can report in our Temptation Rewards program by signing up or visiting temptationrewards.com. For the same booking period and travel date, when it comes to Temptation Cancun Resort, we'll be paying out an extra 10 points on top of the regular points that we pay out per night. Now, keep in mind, you do have to comply with a 3-night minimum stay in order to be able to report that booking, but it can earn you from 5 to 14 points per night, depending on the room category that um you reserved. And on top of that, you will earn an extra 10 points for that booking. So if you were to book the Lush Tower for 3 nights, that's 30 points that you'll be earning, plus your additional 10 extra points, which will add up to 40 points for that particular reservation. Now, each point is equivalent to $1, or you can add up your points and redeem them for a complimentary stay at the resort. I do have to make a side note when it comes to the complimentary stays. Now, we do have a very limited allotment assigned to that promotion, especially during weekends and high peak dates like Christmas, New Year's, or major holidays like Memorial Weekend, President's Day, etc. They are off limits, and we do hope that you understand why we're limiting the allotment during those periods, because that is when we have the highest demand of guests wanting to visit our resort. We'll be able to make an exception every now and then. So again, you can always feel free to put in your request. I will try to get it authorized, and if possible, we'll be granting you your complimentary stay. Now, when it comes to Miches resorts, we'll be paying out double your points. So instead of 5 points or 10 points per night that you report, you'll be earning 10 or 20 points when it comes to Temptation Meeches Resort, and 14 to 30 points when it comes to Temptation Grand Meeches Resort. Again, All bookings must be reported between today, which is February 16th, and March 15th. And the guest must travel when it comes to Temptation Cancun Resort between March 1st and May 31st, 2022. And when it comes to Miches, Dominican Republic resorts, the guest must travel between August 1st and December 31st, 2022. So as I mentioned when we were getting started with the presentation and we were looking at the videos, we do have a media page, which is media.original-group.com. And on here, you'll be able to find logos, fact sheets, photos, videos, virtual tours, and much more content that will allow you to promote our resource to your clients. Here is my contact information and Alejandro's contact information, which are your primary contacts when it comes to the resorts. I do want to thank you all for joining me during this webinar. I know we've extended ourselves a bit more than the hour that I had scheduled, but hopefully all of the information has been useful to you. I'm going to take a quick look there in the Q&A and chat section to see if we have any questions that were not answered, and I will be more than glad to reply to those for you. Okay, our first question inquires about our Seduction oceanfront rooms, and regarding how some of them do not have the balcony, and if those will be excluded from the Playful experiences. Again, we're fine tuning our Playful experiences at our Meeches resorts, but I believe that they will be, now don't quote me on this, but I believe they will be excluded because we aim to provide the highest experience to those guests. The more information, or the sooner I have information for you, I will share it with you to clarify any concerns regarding our Playful experiences. Okay, now I do have a question regarding our 2023 pricing and rates for Temptation Cancun Resort and Desire Resorts. We're currently working on those. They're being uploaded as we speak, so they should go live within the next day or two. Our next question inquires about airport transfers and if guests will be able to add this amenity to their reservation, as they are able to do so currently for Temptation Cancun Resort. The answer is yes. I don't have the estimated cost of the service yet. But again, the minute I do have this information, I will share it with you guys, and it will obviously be published on our website. Our final question inquires about our promo codes. Again, these promo codes for Miches are going live today. So I will be uploading them as soon as we get off this webinar, so they will be available tonight. Okay, our next question reads if our Grand or Temptation Grand Meeches resort concept is closer to the desired concepts? The quick answer is yes. It's we're aiming for a desired concept with its uniqueness of the temptation experience. Okay, we will post we'll actually email you guys the YouTube link um so that you can replay the webinar and look at some specific details and also be able to look at our previous webinars that we have available, because we do have webinars that detail our affiliate program, our rewards program, how to report your bookings. So yes, we will email you guys our YouTube link again. Okay, our next question asks if guests can book um a room for singles at Temptation Cancun Resort or Temptation Miches Resort. The answer is yes. We do accept singles at the resorts. Now, this is a very low percentage of guests that come to our resorts. Mainly, it's single women in groups that book our resorts, but single guys can book Temptation Cancun Resort and Temptation Miches Resort. I do have a question that I cannot answer for you guys yet and the question is if there will be a soft grand opening for travel agents and media. I cannot reply to that question because I don't have the answer yet. Our current agenda is for our grand opening for everybody to be on October 1st, 2022. If this changes, you guys will be the first to know. Okay, I do have a question. And can you guys hear me? I don't know if I'm having a technical difficulty with my mic. Okay, our next question is regarding our Temptation Caribbean Cruise 2023 and the availability of the affiliate link. The link and the banners are available in the our banner section and product subsection. That's where you will be able to find the Temptation Caribbean Cruise 2023 affiliate links. Okay, I do have a question regarding our Temptation Grand Resort and same-sex couples. Same-sex couples are allowed. However, it's important to highlight that the activities, the entertainment, and everything is really focused and aimed at heterosexual couples because they make pretty much 100% of our clientele. So we always recommend Temptation Cancun Resort, or in this case Temptation Miches Resort for same-sex couples. Okay, I have a question regarding if I can post the webinar promo again. Sure, I will be more than happy to go back a few slides. This is our Temptation Rewards campaigns. Again, we'll email you our YouTube link so that you can watch this webinar again. And we're also sending out email newsletters with these offers that you guys should be getting. Make sure that you check your spam folder to ensure that you include us in your contact list so that you're always getting our newsletters. And these are the promo codes that are available in the affiliate dashboard. Again, it's important that you sign in and download or copy the banners and promo codes from there, because they do have your unique affiliate ID that allows us to track your bookings and credit you for your sales. And this is the Love for Sales campaign, which details the 20% commissions that we will be paying out for Temptation Cancun Resort and both of our Temptation Miches resorts. Okay, I will post our contact information again as well. Um, Speaking is Bertin Cortez. I'm the affiliate sales manager. My email is affiliates at original-group.com. And again, joining us behind the scenes is Alejandro Chan, who is our affiliates executive. His email is affiliates2 at original-group.com. Feel free to write both of us at the same time. Um, on occasions, I'm in meetings or strategizing on how to help you guys better promote our resorts. So Alejandro will be able to get back to you a lot faster than myself. Okay, our next question asks if we have any travel agent rates if you haven't earned a free night. We will have travel agent rates. We're also working on those as we speak. Again, I will get in touch with you as soon as we have these rates, but hopefully you're able to promote and sell temptation or desire resorts and redeem your points to be able to visit temptation Meeches resort or temptation grand Meeches resort. Okay, and our next question asks if we can email you our commission campaign and our rewards campaign. I will be more than glad to, because I do want you guys to have present what you will be able to earn and also cash in on in our rewards program. Okay, I will look into the Temptation Caribbean Cruise link because it is available in the product section and it was available since yesterday, but I will be more than glad to assist you regarding that as well. Okay, and I apologize for the gray boxes to all of you. I was not sure that they were visible to you. I will go back and let you guys look at our commission campaigns. Maybe you can take a screenshot, but again, we'll be more than glad and we will be emailing you this webinar. These are our promo codes, which we're uploading Meeches to the dashboard. So these promo codes will be available later on tonight. And these are our rewards campaign, which again, the program allows you to report the sales that you generate through original affiliates and earn points that you can cash out or redeem for a complimentary stay at the resort. This is our media page, media.original-group.com. And here is our contact information, mine and Alejandro's contact information. I just saw a comment regarding a redirection of my booking rewards. Yes, my booking rewards is the provider of the software and technology that we use for you to report your bookings. So you are on the correct site. Now, it will ask you for an IATA number. If you do not have one, your affiliate ID will suffice. Again, thank you everybody for joining me during this very insightful webinar. I hope that you learned a lot and that it really helps you better target your marketing campaign and generate sales for Temptation Cancun Resort, Temptation Meeches Resort, and Temptation Grand Meeches Resort. You have all been a great crowd. I will be hosting another webinar within 2 weeks. Again, I'm calling our Wednesdays, webinar Wednesdays throughout the whole year. We'll be hosting a webinar on Wednesday. This month, we're focused on our concept, which is Temptation Resorts. Monse and Selvina will be hosting Temptation Caribbean Cruise webinars when they get back from the cruise they're currently on. And then I will be hosting our Desire Resorts concept webinar again within 2 weeks. And finally, there will be a Desire Cruises webinar as well. So thank you all again. Feel free to write us and feel even more freer to send us bookings to our resource. Thank you, everybody, and have a great afternoon and evening.